Hello, my viewers, friends, and colleagues. Welcome to a program that we just began here in Atlanta. This program hopes to address some issues regards to Gambian politics and Gambian social life. So we are here to discuss some of the issues, some of the challenges, and also try to provide a way forward regards to where Gambia is supposed to be in our own summations. So just stay tight and stay tuned, even as we deliberate on some of these issues that we think are relevant and necessary for us to be able to spearhead to our country, our nation, to a place or to the level that we think is supposed to be. So my name is Pap Flip Jabang, and I'll be the host of this program. And I'm here with my uncle and a friend, Victor Sambu. So I will allow Victor Sambu to introduce himself in this program. Uncle, you're welcome today in our this program. Regards to issues that we thought we want to discuss, and the main focus here today will be about the state of affairs of Gambian politics. The floor is yours, Uncle.
Thank you very much, Pap, and thank you to all viewers and listeners to this program. And my name is Victor Sambu, but I go by Okrovic. And I will say welcome to everybody watching this program or listening to this program. And I will give you a big hug and say thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Just like we said, this program is not going to be a formal kind of a setting. It's going to be informal. So we'll be using most of the time our local languages because our main niche of people that we want to target is our own Gambian people. And how do we communicate effectively if the people who are listening to us don't understand what we're talking about? So we'll be using more of Mandinka and other languages that we can as much as we can to see to the best of knowledge that we know that people will be able to understand effectively as to what we're talking and the topics we are raising here. So as I said, today we're going to discuss about Gambia in general, how we see Gambia, what are the state of affairs of Gambian politics, and that's what we hope to discuss, raise the problems, and also find a solution to some of those challenges. What is the state of Gambian affairs in terms of politically, in your own worldview, in your own eyes? How do you see Gambian's politics?
Well, Gambian politics, yeah, I mean, politics in general is something that some of us don't, I don't think some of us understand what politics mean and the way politics goes in the Gambia and the way politics goes in America here is different. It's different. Uh, Politics in general is something that some people know it very well. Some people still learning it, and it's not bad. I mean, it's okay to learn. It's okay to learn. People like me, I'm learning politics. I've never been that much involved in politics, but I love it. I love politics, and I don't mind sharing whatever I know, whatever I can and do. I mean, whatever I can do in politics. But politics is a very wide
Field.
field. Yeah.
Yeah, just to give us a background, I think if we look at Africa, before uh, the we became independent, I think we've been ruled by the West for many years. And then when the end of colonialism came, uh, there was scramble for nations to be self-reliant, self-independent. And then if you look at before um, this time, I think we only have probably four countries in Africa that seems not to be colonized by the West. That's Egypt, Liberia, Ethiopia, and another country too. But most of the countries were all colonized. So there was a scramble for independence. There was that hunger and thirst for self-reliance by these nations. So when they took over, they were like kind of fighting as to which direction they need to take, either to go through the what we call the democratic type of rule, or through this how do you call it, um, dictatorial type of rule, or the Russian type, or Russian, Chinese type of rulership. So this socialist kind of governments. So, but eventually, most of them opted for the democracy of the West. And since then, for example, in the context of the Gambia, since we got our independence, led by Sadaura and his people, that's a long story too. Maybe we'll also discuss more on that, how they became independent, how they fought for that independence from the West. But after Jawara ruled for so many years, Jammeh came, and then now we have Adama Barrow. So this is the context we have. Jammeh ruled for almost 20 something years,
22.
and 22 years, and Barrow is also heading towards that direction. So the question is, what is the state of politics now that all we know what we know, politically, from Jawara to Jammeh to Barrow? What is the state of affairs in our current political status? Um, do we see ourselves, moving forward, or are we just retrospecting? We are going moving backward instead of moving forward. How do we see our politics now?
Well, our politics in the Gambia, if it is, I mean, if we talk about Gambia, it don't look like we're going forward because, okay, we're supposed to be going forward. If you check from uh, Sadauda, who did 30 years, then Yahya Jammeh came and did 22 years. So Barrow should do less than 22 years if we're going forward.
Mhm.
Because if you check a whole lot of countries, 2 terms, that's what they do. You come to the US, 2 terms. It don't matter how good you
You are.
did. Yeah, it don't matter how good you did. 2 times you gotta go.
So.
Like I will quote PLO,
Mhm,
Lumumba.
mhm.
He said, a dancer, a good dancer should know when to leave the stage.
That's a good
Yeah, that's it.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you should
but
know when to come in and know when to
know
leave.
when to leave. It don't matter how good you are. You stay long, you're gonna be messed up. You're gonna mess up big time. There's no doubt about that. But I mean, it's politics.
Mhm.
African politics is like that. You know, we need to change. We need, especially Gambia.
Mhm.
Yeah, we need to change and know how to go on with our own things like politics. You know, to think of the well-being of the people. You know, there are Gambians fighting that. There are Gambians.
Mhm.
Yeah, there are Gambians fighting that. There are Gambians talking about it. They talk about it. They talk about it. But what can we do to change?
Yeah,
You
to
know
change that situation.
that situation. We are in a
But
horrible
but I
situation.
thought that we once were, is that in our constitution? How do we get to where we are now? That people can just rule us in perpetuity, just like forever.
Yes,
How did we get there?
it's the constitution. You see, right now Barrow is using the IMS constitution, 1997 constitution.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that one don't have terms.
Okay.
They don't have time limit. Like that's why Yahya ruled for 22 years. Yeah, but are we not to change?
So it means that the parliamentarians have to take it upon themselves to
Yes,
change
yes,
it, to
yes.
make sure that they implement that.
Yeah, in the Gambia, another constitution came up, and there was a problem.
Hmm.
They took it to the house. It didn't make it. It didn't pass. They threw it out. So the 97 constitution still stand. Yeah. So but we when we get to the constitution, you need to like talk to people who know about this constitution,
Mhm.
and especially the 97 constitution and
Yeah.
the new draft that they threw out.
Okay.
The new draft that they threw out, it has, well, according to what I didn't read,
Yeah.
but like talking about it,
So it has time limits.
yeah, it have to, no. You see, that's another thing.
The draft one.
That's what I want to find out. Whether it have that, but the other things that it have that they some people said, well, it uh, it condone homosexuality.
Oh. Okay.
You see,
This draft one.
yes,
Okay.
and another thing, according to what they told me, and another thing again that it have is that the Gambia should be termed as an Islamic state.
Or secular kind of secular.
Yes, so
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So those are the problems that it has, you know. But like I said, politics.
Yeah, it's politics. So so politics is the one that's really
Exactly.
taking us backward.
Taking us back. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I think, having said that, that would mean that the parliamentarians will have to intervene and help us to solve this issue.
They
Otherwise,
should. They
we
should.
will not be going anywhere.
No, we're not going
Yeah, we'll
nowhere.
not be going anywhere. Okay. So that brings us to some of the problems of the Gambia, like
Yeah.
Gambian politics. Yeah, we have political problems, we have poverty, we have health crisis, medically, we have kind of a low quality of life in Gambia, and there is also this tribal thing.
Yeah.
So how all these issues, if we are not able to handle them, I think Gambia is heading to the trenches. But I hope there is hope, though. There's hope with a
Yeah.
newer and a better
No, there's
and
hope.
brighter generation who will have.
There's hope.
Yeah.
There's hope for the Gambia. Me, I think there's hope, and we'll get there. But how we gonna get there? But I know it will take time. But I think if we find out the way to get there,
Mhm.
yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
But the question is, for how long? Most of these politicians or presidents were being encircled by academicians, people who are landed. They know what they're supposed to do. Once they get there,
Yeah, Pap.
they become too as if illiterates, like they've never traveled or they don't know,
Pap,
they're not exposed.
this is
So,
2025.
yes.
That's what Gambia should understand now. This is 2025. And you cannot take people like me and make me a president for the Republic of the Gambia.
Mhm.
I don't have that knowledge. Everybody who knows me knows I don't have the knowledge to stand as the president of the Republic of the Gambia. No, I didn't read that book. You know,
Yeah,
that's something that we need to take care of too.
they are our leaders.
Our leaders. You see, this is why if our leaders are corrupt,
Mhm.
we will be talking. They'll be corrupt because they don't know.
Mhm.
They don't have the know-how. They don't have it. They don't have it. We need to be very careful of who we put in office. That's where it starts. Who are we putting in office? No.
Yeah, but not only knowing who we put in office. I also suggest that I'm thinking that maybe the people he surrounds himself with too. I'm saying these are landed people.
Yes.
Let's take, for example, Adam Barrow. People say among Karang, among Kulong. Yeah, maybe that's a good argument. But Badala, Ole Karanta.
What the Karanta?
Ole Karanta.
Yes, what the
So
Karanta?
if he's still acting dumb,
Olmu Karana
yeah,
Baleti.
so if he's still acting dumb, don't blame me to that extent. Inte jikta mulu fanam badala, mni asansa. Ha, Ole Karanta.
Olbe Faneje.
Ah, el aposo.
Oh, yeah. Ibe Faneje. Ibe Faneje. I mean, Pap, going to the Gambia today,
Mm.
I've seen a lot of people who went to the Gambia and came back to the US.
Yes.
Anytime they go to the Gambia and come back,
Mm-hmm.
they come with fresh coal,
What causes that?
dust. When I was in the Gambia in
Mhm.
22,
Yeah.
I had my boys coming from Lame.
Mm-hmm.
They came by the coastal road. 4 of them.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 of them all,
Mhm.
when they came,
Mm-hmm.
I gave them shirts. They changed their shirts.
That's very, very sad.
I'm telling you.
That's
I gave
sad.
them, and they changed because of the dust.
Wow.
Because man, no, those are things that we need to take care of too. We need to talk about,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Stuff like it's like they do things that they should not do deliberately. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Hani, if you look at not only the political sector, look at our social sector, look at our health departments.
No,
You can't be sick and be proud of
that's
going to a
that's the
hospital.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
I have an experience with that.
For real?
Yes,
About the health thing?
the health.
Okay, tell us more about it.
Last year, no, yeah, Christmas before last, I
Mhm.
was in the Gambia. I went for 3 months.
Yeah.
I got there beginning of December, end of November, beginning of December.
Mhm.
I was supposed to come back in March. I had to come back in first week of January because I got sick. When I got sick, I went to the hospitals, 2 places. When I showed them my medication, the
Mhm.
guy said, where you say you come from? I said, US. He said, you need to go back. Just my medication. Just he saw only my medication. He said, yeah, I think
to return.
you need to go back to
An
US.
emergency, right?
I have to come back. I have to come back. The medical, these guys, I was talking to them, they have no clue of what I'm talking about. When I show them my medicine, some of the medicine they've never seen before.
What?
Yeah. So what kind
Wow.
of health system do we have in the Gambia? It's just dangerous.
It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad.
And dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous to live in the Gambia, man.
Okay. So now that we discuss about the state of the Gambia, and some of the challenges, like in terms of health, look at the quality of life and the poverty level. How are people in terms of their posts compared to how you saw things during Jora's time and Jammeh's time?
Yeah, I was in the Gambia for the whole of Taurus time
Yes.
and a little bit of Jammeh.
Mhm.
I've never worked for Jammeh's government. I worked for Sadora government for 13 years. Then I quit the government and went to the private side.
Sector. Okay.
Yes. And but I've never worked for Jammeh's government. But I was there with Jammeh for like 4 years. Yeah, for like 4 years. Then I left the country. By the time I got the chance of going back to the Gambia, Jammeh was out. But being in America with this uh, uh, with the today's communication system,
Mhm.
you can know a whole lot in the Gambia whilst you're outside. You know. But Sadauda's time and Jammeh's time are 2 different times. They are very different. They are very, very different. I cannot tell much about Jammeh, but that of Sadauda
Mhm.
uh, was calm, was okay.
It's peaceful.
Yeah, peaceful.
The
They call
security.
it peaceful, but
The security.
that was not also that good.
The security.
If you want to talk about good security,
Mhm.
it's Jammeh's time.
Okay.
when it comes to security, Jammeh had security. Oh yeah, he had the security. He controlled the security. That I can tell. That of Sadauda was not bad too.
Okay.
No, it was not that bad. It was not that bad. But now, no, there's no security in the Gambia.
For real?
No, there's not. There's no security in the Gambia because now thieves will go and break your door whilst you're sleeping with your family with their guns and point to your guns. Park the family on one corner and they pick up everything. And they do that all the time.
That's sad though.
But if you get a gun, or if you want to take a gun to the Gambia, they will not allow you. How can you defend yourself? Because you come and put me and my family in one corner, you taking everything I have in my house. No, you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Yeah, you're gonna kill me. I think they need to see how best they can come up with the security so that, especially now, the thieves, if they know, for example, if they know I'm from the US, they think I have everything. They didn't know, some of them even better than me. I just try to make my way to the Gambia. That's my home. I gotta go. And being here for long,
because they heard that you are from US.
If they heard you from US, they think you came with everything. You have money, or you
won lottery whilst you're in the US.
Yes. So security is a problem. Security is a big problem.
What of this issue on this tribal thing, Gambia tribalism? Level of you mentioned the word communication, the level of communication, like Gamtel, how we were communicating before your time and now, electricity.
Yeah, with the social media, the technology. No, the technology now is way better than first time.
Okay.
Yes, and I remember when I was working for Gambia government. I started in 1979. Our phone number was only 3 digits. Yeah, 464. I will never forget that number. That was book production number.
464.
464. It was book production unit, not phone number. And now, how many digits?
Is it 7 or so? 6?
8.
8? Somebody calling you?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
You can answer if you don't mind.
Don't worry.
So that's it. You're saying the communication is far more better now.
Oh yeah. When it comes to communication, it's way better now. Yeah, because then it's when our people in the diaspora letters. We write letters to each other.
But now,
some will call though, but
it has to be an emergency.
Exactly.
Emergency calls. Okay. How about the state of electricity level?
Oh Lord, that's worst. You mentioning stuff that we really lack in the Gambia. Yeah, we lack of all those things. Not long ago, I heard 2 planes.
Yes,
wanted to land.
Thank you for the man.
At Yundum Airport.
I remember that one too. I think I said on Fatcom.
They didn't make it because there was no electricity. Are you serious? At the airport?
The whole nation?
The whole nation? If you go into the Gambia, you pay $1,000. If you're coming out of the Gambia, you pay $1,000. Why is that on money? That they don't have electricity? How many people pass through that airport?
Yes, sir.
A day?
Yes, sir.
A week? A month? A year?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
That's with all that money they are taking from people.
Exactly. Whether you're a Gambian or not, you gotta pay that also.
And where does that 1,000 go to?
That's what they were asking.
Oh, okay.
That's just $1,000, right?
Yeah.
How about the millions that they borrowed? You see, after Jammeh left,
Mm-hmm.
this government there, especially the coalition government, the coalition government,
Yes.
coalition government,
Consists of Adam Barrow and Adab and others.
yes,
Okay.
they receive millions of dollars, millions of pounds. Where are that money? What did they do with that money? Where is it? And one thing about Gambia politics,
Mm-hmm.
you talk like I'm talking. They might even call for you.
Oh, presently.
They can call for you. Even
Oh.
president, they can call for you.
In this Barrow government?
I understand.
Okay.
Oh, Barack Obama, you cannot say too much, man.
Oh.
I know people will going to be like, oh, you talk about Jama time. Oh, you got to. Because I argue this all the time. I argue stuff like this all the time. They be like, oh, it's your man, your man. Yeah, your man, you cannot talk. You cannot say, they can be the fuck around. You Sade Mandia or Banco Mandia.
Mm.
You cannot say that.
So Jame is your man.
Well, Jame, yes. Jame, I would say he is. I can't say he was. He is.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like him. As far as three presidents we have in the Gambia, right? Sadauda, Jame, Barrow.
Yes.
I put in for Jame. Yeah, I put in for Jame because the change I saw the changes Jame did at his time. You know the stuff. Jame had no tribalism thing. No, no.
So now, looks like we will not be able to exhaust these issues. These are a lot. Each of them will discuss them for hours. We will not finish. We're just hitting the surface of all these elements or those issues here. But now, looking forward or moving forward, what do you think we should do to move the nation forward? Does Barrow need to resign, or does opposition? How strong is it? Does Ladab also need to resign? And if they resign, who do you have in mind who should lead that nation? Like the Bensuda family, or who do we have? SFR, or who should we have? If not Barrow, it should be Ladab. If not Ladab, then we have on standby, that is SFR, and who again? Bensuda family, right? The Bensuda KMC mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to hear from your own perspective as to what is the list of the what is the lesser of the evils here for you?
It's good. It's good to mention them.
Okay.
It's good to mention those you just called, and but
You can answer it. I can pause it here if you don't mind.
of course.
Let's see.
Suppose
Let's see. Wait. I don't know how to go about it. So go ahead. Okay. Okay, you can go ahead. Okay, that's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good. It's okay. It's okay to call those, but you calling people that I don't, no, I don't trust them.
All the people I mentioned.
Yes, I don't
So,
trust. I don't trust
if not Barrow, it's Dabo. If not Dabo, it's Afal and Bensuda.
Okay.
Or my Fati.
No,
I like my Fati though.
I don't.
Oh, for real?
No, I don't.
Because I know PDOIS, Halifa Saleh is a good man, but looking at the scope of Gambian politics,
PDOS they have good people.
They have good people.
They have very good people.
But Gambians need to be educated to get to that level. For
yes,
now,
and some of them learned a lot from
the past elections, whatever.
No, and from Halifa.
Okay.
and from Halifa's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, the young ones that join them, they learn a lot from Halifa. And there are also people that gave up in politics. And those are the people we need. People like CA.
Oh, Cisse.
No, not Cisse, but Dominic.
Oh, okay.
See, people like Dominic.
Okay.
Dominic worked for Yami. Clean.
But
I know him. Clean.
I must be frank with you. With Dominic, with the we need to be realistic with that, because Dominic, is Gambia ready for a Christian president?
That's what we should forget.
That's the thing.
That's something that we should.
So that's the reality. So because it's not going to happen.
It should happen.
I'm praying for that.
It should happen. You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you an example like Senegal.
Mm-hmm.
Senegal have more Muslims
than Gambia.
And they have more big fanatics than Gambia. They have this big, huge Serigne, Tuba, Serigne, all over the place. Serigne, Tuawon, Seuri, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Mm-hmm. But their first president was a Christian. Senghor's Leopold Sedar Senghor was the first president of Senegal, Christian, and went to France and married a white girl and brought her to Senegal and ruled Senegal for how many years? Let's forget about Christianity and Islam. No, we should think of ourselves as Gambians. We should move beyond that. Yes, we should move beyond that. I'm telling you, there are those boys, there are few boys, Christian boys in the Gambia. You give them the Gambia will be better than what it is today. I'm telling you this.
And one of them you think is Dominic.
Dominic. You give Dominic a chance of ruling the Gambia, we will all be happy with a phone account.
Are you not biased with Dominic? What's the relationship to you and Dominic?
I know him. I know him like I know Yaya. I know Jame.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a Gambian. There are people I know. I don't know Esafal like I know Dominic. I don't know Bensouda like I know Dominic. But I'm talking about the people I know. I cannot say bad about Esa. I cannot say bad about Bensouda. Because there are people who I don't even know much. I only heard about them.
Okay.
But if somebody said to me, we want you to pick one from Esafal, Bensouda, Dabo, and anybody else, and Dominic, I'll take Dominic.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But for now, these are the people we have. It looks like these are the few ones we know.
But Mark, you.
Okay, at least for me, I think Esa is good.
Mark, you, not because Dominic is a Christian. No.
Because of what he can produce.
Yes.
Because of his quality.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
He's capable of doing, right?
Oh, yeah.
So now, I know Esafal can take care of Gambia. That's the reality.
No, he can.
Yeah.
He can.
I believe that.
Yeah.
And Bensouda too is qualified. He can take that nation.
Okay.
Because in as much as we have some questions about him, but look at how he's ruling KMC. Not about, okay, maybe you have some corruption. Wait. You might have some reservation about him. But for me, I'm looking at it from this angle. Like his rulership. He doesn't discriminate. You are an MPP, you're a UDP, you are that. Some of the people he's bringing closer to him, for me, that's how I justify or I measure the qualities of a leader. He puts aside his political, biasness and brought some of this, like Nene Gomez, they call her.
Yeah.
And another guy too, he brought into his council or KMC leadership structure. And if you're normal African politics, these guys are people we don't want to associate ourselves with. But he's able to, bring them closer. Even Duru too, he's working on Duru. Durija. And Durija for me he's the best. Durija for me is the best.
Yes.
Yeah. But if Bensouda is gradually heading towards there, if he gets Durija, I think for me he's qualified to.
Well, See, Bensuda,
Mhm.
if I am listening to the commission of inquiry,
Mhm.
it's hitting him bad.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's very bad. It's they're hitting him bad because all the uh, all the witnesses they brought to the commission, it's not giving Bensuda a good name. The commission of inquiry going on,
Mhm.
Bensuda is in trouble. If we're going to call ourselves
Gambian.
Gambians
Oh,
and honest Gambians,
yes.
Bensuda is in trouble.
Because everybody brings like.
If I have power, if I have the means to join the people to go to take care of what to do with all those people who embezzle the money,
Mhm.
if I lock Bensuda them,
Oh, for real?
they might not be out for the rest of their life.
Hmm.
Yes. You listen to the commission of inquiry. Oh, Pap,
I don't listen to it. Maybe I have to start listening to it. Because it's interesting though.
it's
Might be interesting.
very. You go to YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in YouTube.
Okay. Okay. Now that we have you remove Esafal and Besudan them. So
They,
now we
they,
have
they're not my people.
they're not your type.
No, they're not the people I like.
Okay. So but the
But
reality of the
I respect
okay.
all what they do.
But the reality of the fact is that we're having two candidates at our disposal here between
Here.
UDP and MPP. If Barrow doesn't go, or if the Barrow goes, do you think you will embrace UDP to be the president of
No,
Gambia?
no. You see, you putting me in a spot. I'm an APRC.
Okay.
So if I'm an
Which
APRC,
APRC? The original APRC or the breakaway APRC?
which is the original, and which is the breakaway?
I hear that I was a breakaway with this Tamba boy, Tamba, and
Oh,
his crew,
you're talking of
and
the no
Fabaka
to alliance.
Not Alliance, yeah.
I am to the alliance.
Oh, okay. That's the original one. That's the
Yes,
APRC one.
we have the file.
Oh, okay.
We have the APRC file
And the stamp.
and everything. You name it, we have it.
Okay.
So that is Fabaka Tombo.
Okay.
So I'm there. That's where I am. Okay, but let's forget about this party
Yeah,
business.
let's come back to this.
Let's come back to Gambia.
These two people.
Yes. Which two people?
Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Which
I'm
two
talking
people?
about UDP and
No,
UDP
UDP.
and MPP. If Barrow doesn't, if he relinquish power, will you embrace
No,
a Dabo government?
not Dabo government. If Dabo is out as the candidate,
Mhm.
and UDP happen to put somebody new, I would say, okay, let's try them. Honestly, I would say let's try them. Because to me, Dabo is the problem of UDP, from my own observation.
How?
I have ever heard of somebody told me, he said, Uncle Vic, we were born in UDP. My dad, when I was little, my dad was with UDP. But 2 years ago, my dad called me and said, I want you to forget about UDP till I said, go ahead. He said, what? I said, yeah. Then he said, I asked him why. He said, no, if you come to the Gambia anytime, I will let you know why. This is telephone, I cannot tell you. He also couldn't tell me why his dad said, hold on.
Like Iba to follow.
Iba to follow.
Follow. Yeta.
UDP Alandi. He couldn't believe it because his dad was dead. UDP. Dead. He will do anything for UDP.
Those are the fanatics of the.
Yes. Yes. But and being APRC member, APRC ni UDP. Ibike jadi back. No, if you cannot do it, I'm telling you, man. Don't malo munketa, but no, we not. We not. I cannot embrace UDP that much, especially with that in.
So are you saying that presently Dabo is holding the nation hostage? Because
No,
if he
he's
goes,
he's
if
holding
he goes,
UDP hostage, not the nation. He's holding UDP hostage, not the nation. He was given the chance. He went to vice president, man.
yeah,
What took him off?
foreign affairs and
Foreign
also,
affairs and foreign affairs. He fired everybody, every ambassador, and put in all UDP boys.
but we have facts for all that. We have
Yeah,
like
no, no,
proofs.
no. We're saying it. We're talking about it in social media, right?
Yeah, is there?
Oh yes. People listening to me. Some people listening to me will be like, he's right. So will be like Abantonyaf. Fine. Mo ite di amula ko mo bel ko be tonyal. But don't bafala ko tonyante. Don't bafala ko tonyal. Gambia.
So by his actions,
His
you conclude that he is not qualified to rule the nation
yes, yes.
because ne ay bankota abe
Tra,
mandinkala
tra,
fasala
abe
or something.
mandikayale fasala. What a problem oti. And tribalism, we should forget about that in the Gambia. Left on the Gambia Tanya. We should forget about tribalism. Yeah.
So as long as then the question is then how do we fight Barrow? How do we remove him? Abe wala
No,
jinyadi.
Baro,
Nintro ko hani jana fana han. So Barrow phone sign how? How do we mbate bondla jinyadi? Yella jero ko.
Mampare Baro e Murugu Jekota. When is it? 2026?
Yes.
We got enough of Baro. Ndefe.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Baro took over in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
2017.
Yeah.
For sign. It's enough. Yeah. Yeah.
So sign. Okay, let's assume that our party is going to let's assume that the party is going to
Let
nominate
him
him.
let him name
Nominate him.
let him name somebody in
Oh.
his party to run as flag bearer in the next election for his party.
Okay.
Then he should be out. Ndefe.
Okay, Ning Atamomboje, let's assume that Atabolaje.
Anong
Now we're coming back.
Abukolo ko Atebolaje.
Okay, now Atabolaje is between him again and Dabo. Who are you going to?
No, I will continue dying.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
For Barrow?
Yeah.
Because of this man?
Mhm.
Why can't you give me a chance? Because because apart from presidency,
No.
vice president,
Yeah,
or this foreign affairs thing,
go.
it's likelihood that Ning Aketa Presidenti, more Marla Nyaming is going to be different. Because my chance there, we just have that perception that if he rules, he's not going to rule the right way.
Let me tell you one thing in the Gambia. More don't be jailed. They will try and do everything they can just to be a president. But Gambia, malo mune be Gambia. But you see, people like you call people like Sirf Diba. That's what he did everything. He worked for Jawara before. But I must say, for Abad. See Halifa? The same thing. Who don't want Halifa?
Everyone wants it.
Everybody wants
Every
Halifa.
Gambian wants it.
Everybody. But Halifa Mankeno Mansot, Gambia.
Why? Because among get up mode for or
Yana political for whatever I call it.
will you interpolate?
Ni ko ite wokel.
Ha.
Ite buka siram.
Wow.
Wale be political for. Wale Halifa na problem.
So he's too truthful. It's like he's too candid.
He's that kind of people.
But reality, those are the people we need.
We need him. We need people like
who are
Halifa.
clean.
Yes.
Clean person.
Yeah, but politics, we are too clean. You can't make.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, don't be jealous. They're not clean. They don't tapale moments here, but they because so man or money can make a present. I want to know that.
Kuliani tapale, I think.
What would that be? For yours. Yeah.
That's sad though.
Well, Gambia. We need to Gambia. Just what are we going to do?
Yes.
What can we do?
What's the way forward? What's the solution?
Yes.
How do we remedy, Gambia? Because Gambia Bedam society, we need a solution. Not it's like we're going to live life just like the way it is.
No, but particular at the end the Labana. You see, what should have know?
Yeah.
Now everybody is desperate. What desperation occurred in 1994?
Yes, when the boys came in.
When the boys came in and they took over. And the desperation cannot ma foko dole binala ke malo. Everybody is desperate. Everybody want another Gambia.
Like a change.
Yes, we need another Gambia. And you know my imam me back again ko na President Tambla. No? But Gambia fall batata. More batata. So we need changes. We need to take Gambia forward. Anung abatala mano mundu malo. Anung num pare ko jaminyol yake nyaming coup d'etat and all whatnot. No. I don't want that. Woman
Yeah,
no.
It's not the best. Because
let's
take the example of Ghana.
Sit.
Ghana already am jegam ko Samo Ghana be janela. At the end of the day, it's politics. I win, you lose. We are brothers and sisters.
Look, Bahama is back.
Yeah. Some kind of those kind of a thing. But Gambia more long. So something is not right in Gambia. Something is not right with us. Politically. Something is not right.
So Gambiano.
Selfish tapa.
Gambiano ni iman ke itolti. Itolni itente.
If you don't belong.
Yes. If you don't belong, you don't join. You don't come in.
It's sad though.
No, doko bembulu.
Yeah.
Doko bembulu. Malong benyin doko taringan. But as time goes on, bao benyi ganyin kacha sifa start le. Be more sorola.
We'll have people.
Be more sorola le. Be mini invite la. Ndena mo jamale longa minonko ni ninga ika mimate. Neo maeja.
Some of these issues I talk more than especially in expert to help us.
No, gebelon.
Okay, just
give
me their contacts, then we will do that later. I will contact them then and invite them to come and speak for us on these issues. Hopefully, Nindo ya mwe banded ladoto. Maris will bring transformation and a change.
They like if we invite locally. Binto.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Binto, okay. Because Binto went through some politicians, Jamale, Gambian politicians, Jamale interview.
Yeah.
I interview, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll start with her maybe.
Yes. But contact Naikacha and I lead because Dolbach start can Yeah.
So maybe I think Ning Fendot here we can bring this interview to an end. So we can continue from there. Maybe next week.
Next week
hope to do better. We'll come back and then stronger and better and brighter.
Exactly.
Keep an eye on us and then give us a chance. We hope to bring
Yeah,
education and
thank you
transformation.
all
Thank you so much.
viewers.
We hope to talk to you next week.
Yes.
Say your last word to
Well, thanks to the viewers and listeners, and we hope to get you guys maybe next week. And let's get there. Call us. Get to the pub. You have a number that people can reach us, or if people wanna call in.
If they comment on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook channel, it's already live on them.
Okay.
It's connected to YouTube. It's also connected to Facebook as we speak right now.
Okay.
So they can
That's a
leave
link.
they can leave a message for us.
Okay.
And then we can contact them from there.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, with time.
Leave
time we'll give them our phone numbers. These days, social media, you give your phone number, drone people are calling you. So, but just give us a mail or text or whatever. We will respond as soon as possible.
Thank you all.
So thank you all, and have a blessed Sunday and a blessed weekend. A blessed week.